Welcome, welcome. Tiffany Haynes here. I am still in Jamaica and really enjoying this time that I've been able to spend on my business. And the first day that I got out here, I think it was in a short, I said, I am going to be able to give my business the TLC that it deserves. And the more I start to think about that concept, the more I start to really analyze it and break it down. I said, this really is the equivalent of taking my business on a vacation. And you say, okay, what does that mean, right? Because it sounds fancy when you hear that title. How do I take my business on a vacation? And I think the best way to really analyze that is, what are all the reasons why we would like to go on a vacation? And so I even wrote some down because I was like really trying to reverse engineer this concept. So when we want to go on vacation, it's because we want to disrupt the norm. We just want to break up the monotony of our day-to-day lives. We feel like I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to the same places. I'm going into work. I'm going to the same grocery store. I'm going home. Like, you start to feel like every day is the same. And the pressures of life can intensify. And then you run into just boredom mixed with stress. And you're like, you know what? I just need something different. I need to get out of this city. I need to go look at a beach. I need to go do something. I need to go explore. I need to go stimulate my mind in a way where I can come back and I can be refreshed and renewed. So we want to disrupt the norm. We want to unplug from the day-to-day, right? We want to unplug from all the things that are causing us to feel like all we do is take care of responsibilities. We want to have a different experience, right? So when you're in your day-to-day life, very rarely are you having a different experience. You want to come back refreshed, energized, and renewed. These are all the reasons why we as people want to take a vacation. And so these are the same theories that I want you to think about when you think about taking your business on a vacation. So what does it mean to disrupt the norm for your business? So get out of all the tasks that you do in the day-to-day. Because normally when you're in the task in the day-to-day, just imagine you zoomed in. If I take my camera right now and I pinched it and moved it, I'm zoomed into the business. I'm looking so close onto the business because I'm in the day-to-day. I'm in the task. And so when you take your business on a vacation, you're going to zoom out. You're going to look at your business at a high level. You're going to look at your business on what it could do in 5 years, what it could do in 10 years. You're going to look at all the potential, right? And so you're going to take away the narrow mindset that everybody has, typically you and your team, right? They have policies, they have procedures, they have something that they're narrowed in on. You take that time away to look at the big picture. So this is what it looks like to take your business on a vacation. Here's the second thing. You unplug from the day-to-day. So in your business, you are responding to urgencies. You are responding to the needs of the business. And you're so busy responding to things that you have no time to really think proactively. You have no time to try to get in front of problems before they're created. And so when you take your business on a vacation, that's the time to do those things. That's the time where you can tell your business, what is it that you want to do? How big do you want to get? How big could you get if you didn't have a CEO with a limited mindset? How big could you really get if you had a CEO that was a little bit more consistent? That didn't say things like, I hate social media. That didn't say things like, I hate writing out policy and procedures. What would happen if you took your business on a vacation and let your business dream? And let it explore all the possibilities and the potential that it could have without you getting in the way. I want you to imagine you taking your business on a vacation and letting your business dream. I want you to imagine that you have the next Heinz or Ford or Louis Vuitton or Gucci. What possibilities could you explore if you got out of your own way? You took your business on a vacation and let it dream. What would happen, okay, if you could then create scenarios just on paper where all possibilities were on the table. This is what it's going to look like when you take your business on a vacation. All right, I'm going to give you 4 things that I want you to do where you can actually put this strategy into place. Okay, 4 things. So of course you have to get out of the norm, go somewhere where you can think, go somewhere where you're not in your office. But the first thing I want you to do is I want you to write down 20 ways that you could do 20 ideas that you can do in your business where it could 10x its revenue in 90 days. 20 ideas that you could do in your business where you could 10x your revenue in 90 days. But when I tell you to write these 20 things down, you can't do the thing where you're about to write it and you say, that doesn't seem realistic, and you don't write it. Because remember, our business is on a vacation. It doesn't have to be realistic. It doesn't have to do the norm. It doesn't have to do the day-to-day. So be as creative as humanly possible. Remove all restrictions from your mind and write down 20 ideas that you can do in your business that would 10x it in 90 days. Don't hold anything back. If it seems realistic, don't write it down. Write down all of the unrealistic things that you can think of. Okay, that's just out of the 4 things you got to do. That's point number 1. The second thing is I want you to select your top 3, and I want you to have 3 others select a top 3. Okay, so now you're opening this up to others to look at. They're going to select their top 3 from your 20 ideas that you can do in your business to 10x it in 90 days. And then after you have everybody select theirs, I want you to pick 2. And I want you to take those 2, and I want you to think of all the ways that it could work. All of them. Don't sit there and tell me about why it won't work. I want you to think of all the ways that the top 2 things that you picked off that list could work. And I want you to see how you can implement it in your business. That's how you can take your business on a vacation. Now, if you can actually do this and actually get out of the office and actually go do this at a beach, I'm telling you, unplugging from the day-to-day and taking your imagination and taking the chains off of it, you will arrive to your next level long before you thought you would. So that's all I have for you today. Take your business on a vacation, okay? You take your kids, you take your spouse, you take your mom, you take your dad. Take your business on a vacation. Take the chains off of your mind and let your business dream and go find out all the possibilities that it can have. My name is Tiffany Haynes. I'll see you next time.